Good morning or evening, wherever you are. Today is the day of my first book club and I'm so excited. About a year ago, let's start from the beginning. So I have a book club called Indulge book club, who, if you want to follow them follow the page on Instagram, I'll link it below. But there's about 200 followers now, and the first meet is tonight, and we are doing Emily Henry Happy Place. So I don't know if you've read it or not. If you have, write in the comments and talk to me about it, or head over to Shelf Indulge and talk to me about it, because I just love talking about books I've read. I actually need to flip back through this before tonight's meet, because I don't know if anybody else does this, but like when I read a book, I absorb myself into the story, and then I start a new book and I'm like, what was that? Like, I could probably read a book again and like forget what happened and still be surprised by it, because once it's gone out of my life, it's gone. I remember the characters and be like, what are they doing with their lives? But yeah, the actual story, it's gone. Basically, I started it because probably in lockdown, since lockdown, so what, we're 2023 now, so 3 years, I was like, how fun would it be to go to a book club? Like, so fun. And one of my best friends, she's in a book club with like her friends, but she lives far away from me, and I was like, I need that here. Like, but none of my like immediate friends are that bothered about reading a book, or we read different books. So, and it's not fun when there's only two of you. So I was like trying to find a book club everywhere. Went through like WIs, went through like libraries, trying to find book clubs, but the age range wasn't my age, and the books that they were reading wasn't what I like to read, which is the whole point of a book club probably. But I was like, I just want to read what I want to read, like just chat with some wine with some girls about it. That's what I want. Why isn't that a thing? Anyway, so we had a bit of a transitional thing, me and Matt, about probably mid-July. We were like, right, we're just restarting in different areas and like rejigging our life a little bit in routine. And I was talking about, I really want to do this book club. So from January, every year I like do a little manifest board and set like my intentions for the year. So they're not like resolutions, they're more kind of intentions of like, if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. This year's, I'll have to go back and read what my other ones were, but one of them was that I'd read a book a month. So last year was crazy, like being pregnant, we moved house, I was a bridesmaid for my friend's wedding, and then I was a maid of honour for my friend's wedding. So I had like hen dos and weddings and moving house, like we went on holiday, like, so every single month was like there was something going on. So I never really read any books, apart from when I went on holiday. I read 2, and I was like, I really miss reading. Like, I need a reason to read and like force myself to read, and obviously with having a newborn, I just didn't give myself time to read. So anyway, that's why my intention this year was to read a book a month, because I was like, it's kind of like challenging. I set myself books like to read from my to be read list, and also I asked other people. So my friend who is in a book club, but she lives further away from me, she gave me a list of books, so I added them to my to be read list, because I was like, otherwise I'll just go for the same authors and I'll just read the same things, which, you know, it's great, but also like I would love reading them, but it's not challenging me in any way. So I read different books this year, and so far we're in August, I've managed a book a month. So I have actually read more than 8 books, but I've managed to read 8 books already this year, which is really fun. And I've read books that I would never normally. So The Tattooist of Auschwitz was like so big a couple of years ago, and I was like, oh, why is everyone raving about this book? Like, but I was like, no, it's going to be too sad for me to read. Like, it's not my kind of thing. I just kind of read romance books. And my mum over lockdown got me into like thrillers. So I love reading a thriller. Sorry, Tattoos of Auschwitz. I was like, I don't think I can read that. Anyway, it's basically a love story. It was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. I think that was my March book. The only book that I haven't really got on with was in February. My friend lent me a self-help book and it just wasn't for me. Anyway, so we had this like transitional thing. So I was like, I've set myself this goal, but I would really still love to go to a book club. Like, I want to go to a book club. And Matt was like, well, have you like exhausted all options? And I was like, yeah, like I've been looking for 3 years. I can't find a book club that does what I want and gets what I want. And he was like, well, if that's what you want, there might be other people that want that. Like, you might find 5 other girls in Lincoln that also want that. Like, you might not know them, they might not be your friends, but, and like, people talk. So if you set this book club up, there might be other people that want to come, and then like someone's cousin might want to come, and then someone else might want to come, and like then, you know, you've got yourself a book club. And I was like, okay, fun, yeah, I'm just going to set up an Instagram page, what's the worst that could happen? And then like set like a provisional date that we would meet up if anybody followed it, like if anybody wanted to come. You know, all else fails, it would be me and my mum, because she would definitely support me. So anyway, I set this book club up, and yeah, there's over 200 people that follow. So we've got our first book club tonight. There's like 30 odd people going, which probably is going to be entirely too many people, but I just think it's such a nice thing to do, that everyone's going to like join in together. Like, everyone's been reading this book, you know, year of the Barbie movie, and this is happening. So yeah, I'm super excited. I think it's going to be so fun and so good. I am not organised for it at all. Come along with me to get ready. I'm just gonna nip in the shower and wash my hair and dry it, because I can't really look like a scruff, because that wouldn't be okay, would it? So I just need to wash my hair and then get ready. And also we're doing a book swap whilst we're there. So everyone's gonna bring a book. Not everyone, some people might, some people won't, like bring a book that they're happy to like swap or, you know, exchange, whatever. So I've got a couple. So I went to the charity shop last week with Adelie, and just bought some from the charity shop that I've never read, but because I was like, if nobody does it, like, I want to be able to read them. So I've got one that I've read that I've just finished that I'm going to put in the book swap, and got some others. So these are my books for the book swap. So The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. I've literally just finished reading this. So this was my August read. And I don't know, I feel like I could see it coming. It was very like, yeah, well, that's obviously what's happening. So why did it make me cry when that is what happened? Why did that make me cry? Because I was roaring, like fully like, and you know when a book like makes you think afterwards about your own life, that happened. So this is going to the book swap. So hopefully someone gets it tonight. It doesn't come back home with me. This I've never read. Don't know what it entails. Might be good, might be bad. But it was the Sunday Times bestseller. So I feel like it could be good. And it was 50p from the charity shop. So this, because it said Honey bestseller, so I thought it must be good. It sounded good. So I thought, fun. I would like to read that I would like to read them all if they don't come back. And then this one, a bit random. Not something I would usually pick up, I don't think. It says rules are made to be broken when you're playing, and this is also a #1 best-selling author. There's quite a lot of this author in the charity shop, so I feel like someone had lots of this author's books and then they've given them to the charity shop. And it looks quite well read. So I thought that could be a good book. So hopefully, if anybody gets these, and then if it's a success and we do another book club swap, hopefully I'll get them back maybe, and I'll be able to read them one day. But yeah, so these are my book clubs. Ooh. These are my book club swaps that I'm taking. So this video will be out after I've been to book club, so I'm not reading anything. So I'm ready, I'm washed, I'm dressed. We're doing a book swap, and I found this in Adam's room. And I thought if I write book swap in here, people can put the books in and then like swap them over. Because otherwise you're going to know who gave you the book, aren't you? Does that make sense? So I'm just going to write, I think, book swap on here. Do you think? Okay, this is what it looks like. I think I'm going to try and thicken it. I might ruin it, so I'm going to show you this before. Okay, so this is it. I mean, if you went to uni with me, and no, I didn't make this, okay? It is 10 to 6. I've got to leave at like probably 20 past 6 to get there for 6:30. Doesn't start till 7, but I'm hoping they'll let me in. I need to pay the bill and get everything set up. Although there's not actually quite that much I need to get set up, but yeah, and it is bath time and bedtime in our house, so I don't want to miss out on that because Adley's been at nursery all day. So this might be the last time I speak to you guys before book club, or until after. But Abby will be taking over a lot of the filming and probably doing some chatting as well, if she gets time. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'll check in after. Peacock. 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 Mommy loves you. Hey, so I've just arrived at the venue. I'm in Matt's car. So I hope everyone has a good time, but I get anxious about really weird things like, will I be there on time? Okay, it's not even 6:30 and it starts at 7 and I've got 2 things to set up. So don't know why my body makes me anxious about things like that. But then the thought of talking in front of everyone and the thought of like creating fun for the next 2 hours for other people, like entertaining other people, doesn't give me anxiety. But the thought that I might not be able to park and that I won't be able to get my purse out of the boot gave me anxiety. Make it make sense. Just waiting for Abby because she's going to come and help me set up, hopefully. I mean, I hope she knows that, but yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. On another note, I'm hoping my friend will let me say this, but my friend has a candle business called Blaze Baby, and I've obviously drained through this candle because it was like a Seychelles dupe. Obsessed, as you can tell. I've literally drained it. And this is the White Company Seychelles that we had got as a wedding present. So my thought process is, can she get rid of this wax for me and fill them with whatever the smell? Can she fill this with whatever smell I want? I think I will just go for Seychelles though in this one, and this one, because both of these have been sat in my kitchen. But she's going to refill them for me because I love the jars. I love like the thought of keeping this one because it was a wedding present and just keep refilling it. So I'm going to give those to her at book club because she's come in. So I'm hoping that she can do something with the smell. I will leave her Instagram as well down and her Etsy so you can shop.
So how are we feeling about the first book club?
Yeah, good. I feel like I need like a drink or like a coffee or something to like...
Or a shot?
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like I need something like a... I've got to turn it on.
So we've got 32 people coming. I say we, she's got 30 people coming.
Yeah, we'll probably have some no-shows.
25 people, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it's a really good shout.
For a first book club?
Yeah.
Really good.
I'm
So
impressed.
what's this book? What's this book?
I haven't really spoken about this earlier. But Happy Place by Emily Henry.
We are just deciding on the playlist. I have requested Taylor Swift. So I think that will bring the vibes. And we are just going to set up. Exciting times. First book club.
So this is our first book club. We've got the book swap, suggestions for the next book club read, and then these are bookmarks that you can peel this bit off and they're clear for anyone to take. everyone is leaving. But that was so fun. I had so much fun, and I mean, I hope everyone else did, but I had fun. We'll be organising a second one, which is fun. Now I just need to do lots of organising of picking the book, picking the date, yeah, doing all that, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, I've had so much fun. I might go to McDonald's on the way home because I haven't had tea yet, so may or may not film that if I do go to McDonald's. Oh no, the light's gone off. I'm in Matt's car, I don't know how to work this. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on TikTok. Oh, I've still got my name badge on. Follow us on TikTok, and on Instagram, and yeah, follow Shelf Indulge. And if you're Lincoln based, come to the next one. Anyway, I'm going. Bye.